New at 6, Charlotte and Mecklenburg County leaders are calling for stricter bail laws. This after low bonds have been set for criminals accused of serious crimes like murder and sexual assault. CMPD Chief Jennings and District Attorney Spencer Merriweather showed their support for a House bill called the Pretrial Integrity Act today in Raleigh. Among other measures, the bill would take away the responsibility of magistrates to set bail for certain violent offenses. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson spoke to the police chief just minutes after the committee hearing wrapped and joins us with what he had to say today.
The issue of bail is multi-layered. Police Chief Jennings tells me this legislation is about setting a new standard for violent crimes and speaking up for victims.
That sometimes really dangerous people can buy their way out of jail.
Calls for stricter bail laws have grown louder over the last few months. CMPD Police Chief Jennings speaking before a North Carolina House Committee Tuesday.
We need help.
There are several examples of low bonds. The latest, a Fort Mill EMS worker accused of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old girl in the back of an ambulance. This man given a bond of $15,000 and bonded out, back on the street a little over a half hour after being arrested.
What message are we sending when that individual gets out in just 37 minutes?
House Bill 813, called the Pretrial Integrity Act, would help tackle challenges within the bond system. It would take away the responsibility of magistrates to set bail for certain violent offenses.
I'm not saying that we should lock people up, throw away the key, or keep them in jail to their trial. I just think there needs to be more accountability on how that bail is set.
Meanwhile, some lawmakers are opposed to the bill.
I don't think our jails have the capacity for that. I think it's denying constitutional rights to people.
Magistrates set bonds in North Carolina based on how likely the defendant is to show up in court and whether they're a danger to society. But North Carolina judicial guidelines do not outline permanent bond amounts for most offenses. District Attorney Spencer Merriweather says some magistrates in Mecklenburg County have a discretion problem when it comes to setting bonds for suspects.
We want an opportunity to make sure that people who have committed these crimes, first violent crimes, have an opportunity to go before a judge.
I think it's important that we bring accountability to the entire criminal justice system.
And the ACLU also expressed opposition towards the bill today, but moving forward, the bill will go to the House Rules Committee and then it will go on the floor. Reporting in Uptown for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.